Hello, YouTube. My name is Ariane, and for a long time I hadn't ever planned on doing anything with this channel, and then I posted a really low quality recording of the season 3 premiere for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and all of a sudden, just everyone started subscribing to me, which is awesome, but then I had to think of what I was going to do, because now there's a whole lot of you, and I can't just use YouTube to goof off anymore. So after talking about it with my friends and my family, I decided to just do these kind of video reviews and such of episodes, the comics, more specifically the newer the comics that are being released right now, which is what this video is going to be. Anyway, so you've heard me rattle on for about a minute, and I think it's time that I actually get going with the point of this. This is my first video. Forgive me. So today, the 18th issue of the new animated adventures was released, and as with all of them, they contain 2 stories. The first one didn't have a title, so I just call it Splinter's Walkabout Day. And basically what happened in that one is Splinter starts off by saying that today is his special day where he goes to the surface, and he doesn't want the boys following him. And what do the boys do? They decide they're going to follow him. Anyway, so they follow him around the city, and they encounter pizza, they encounter mousers, they encounter Fishface, and finally Razar, before they decide, alright, that's enough, we're done. We are going home, we're going to sleep, and we're just never going to do this again. Then we get to see just what exactly Splinter does every year, and it's actually quite sentimental, and I'm not going to spoil that for you. The second story is called Breakdown. Basically, the boys are driving around in the city with their shell razor, and all of a sudden it just starts having problems. Donnie ends up telling the rest of them to leave so he can fix it, and they can do whatever it is that they're supposed to do. It's not really explained. Anyway, this guy comes up from nowhere and is like, hey, I'm good with machines, I'll help you out. And Donnie's like, no, it's okay, I got this. And he tries to get the guy to leave, the guy refuses to leave, and the guy ends up fixing the shell razor. Anyway, so Donnie ends up reuniting with his brothers, and he saves them just in time from a huge horde of footbots. And then this one is a lot more hilarious, and it's just funny, especially with the last page being the guy interacting with the police, which I thought was pretty good. All in all, both of them were very good. I'm not going to spoil anything directly about Splinter's Walkabout Day, but for me, the ending, it's either going to be a complete coincidence that both of these characters were looking at were doing the same thing at the same time, or the character just knew the significance of the day as well. Personally, I prefer the coincidence because it just feels like fate to me, and I don't know, it just felt nice. And one thing that I loved was how Splinter instantly knew that the boys were following him, and he purposely led them to the pizza place. He definitely directed them toward the Mousers, and even may have played a part in getting them to encounter Fishface and Razar, but I'm not entirely sure about that one. Anyway, I liked how Leo mispronounced Baxter Stockman's name, calling him Badger Skunkman. At this point, I think they're just seriously trolling the poor dude. I feel so bad for him every single time. He's like, "It's Baxter Stockman!" But he didn't make an appearance in this. But anyway, and about the cliche that that is in the show about how they always end up jinxing themselves, especially Leo. Leo always says the wrong thing, and you're just always there like, Leo, don't say those things. It's bad luck. You're just jinxing yourself. Anyway, he did that again, and this time Raph called him out, and it was pretty good. I like when they can make fun of themselves like that. And then throughout the issue, Mikey just keeps whipping out these random slices of pizza, and hi.
Ariane, can you pick up Andre?
Maybe later.
I mean, like, not now, he hasn't called yet, but...
Okay.
I'm just now eating it.
Okay. Where was I? Anyway, so throughout the story, Mikey, keeps whipping out these pizza slices from nowhere, which completely confounds Donnie, and he's just like, what? Where did they come from? And every time Mikey's just like, I'm a ninja, and Donnie's face, every single time he says it, just gets more and more like, it's just great. I love it. Breakdown, I think it was meant to lighten the mood after the ending of Splinter's Walkabout Day. But I loved how Donnie was trying so hard to keep the guy from knowing he was a turtle. He crawled under the shell razor. He kept saying, "Oh, the problem's over here," and the guy was like, "No, I'm pretty sure the problem's over here." And then I loved the banter between the two of them. And then whenever Donnie does end up getting these clothes from the clothesline, it's pretty good because the outfit is just pretty crazy, but I liked it. And whenever they fix the shell razor, I love how the guy's reaction is just to yell "yeah" when Donnie smashes through a light post and through a fire hydrant, and I'm just thinking, but the thought, yes, destruction, must be going through his mind because it's just hilarious. And then when they're asking Donnie about what was wrong with it, how'd you fix it, I love how Leo's face was just like, I totally know you're lying, I totally know you're not telling us the whole story, but I'm gonna let it slide for now, because we're all pretty proud of you for fixing it. So, anyway, oh, and then of course the interaction between the cops and the guy was pretty good. Like, he was just like, "Oh yeah, like he had 3 fingers and he was about average build, average height, brown eyes, a shell," and they're like, "What, a shell?" And he's like, "Yeah, he's a turtle." Just did I forget to mention that? I love that. Anyway, yeah, so let me know what you guys thought if you read it. Let me know if there's anything I can do to improve. I don't know. And then, if I can think of, oh, and chances are I will end up doing the other issues and maybe other episodes, but really, I would like to, but I'm quite busy. We'll just see what happens. Of course, if you have any questions for me, just ask, and maybe I'll do a answers video. I don't even know. But anyway, ciao for now, guys!